Here we go with another one. This subject may be kind of touchy, but it's something that needs to be said. Now, I don't know what person was watching my channel, watching my videos, and really not liking the things that were said. Really not liking the things that were said, which I'm okay with. Really okay with that. They don't like it, they don't like it. That's fine by me. I'm not here for everyone to like. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's cup of tea. Have any earbuds, earpods, you on a PC, whatever you may be on, you might want to turn it down. I'm going to ring the singing bowl. Here we go. There's something that came to me that the Holy Spirit showed me. And it's something that a lot of us do. And when I say us, I'm also titleizing myself. That's until I went to Satan's kingdom. No, actually, that was long before Satan's kingdom. But this was before I knew who I was, and before I asked the Holy Spirit to come into my life and change me and show me the way. But I want to say this first. For those of you that have a problem with the way that I speak and say things, if there are some things that you don't like, if there's something that rubs you the wrong way, and I'm not going to be sarcastic about this or anything like that, because somebody was watching my videos and they went to YouTube, says the 13th to the 6th, no, 14th to the 16th, when it really was, when I did videos, it was on, instead of it being what they say it was actually on the 13th, and it was on the 17th, not the 14th and 16th. They got the stuff all twisted. I don't know what they're thinking about or what they're looking at, what they're viewing, but their days are wrong. But I went on there and I took them off. But I believe I know which one they're talking about. I believe I know which video they're talking about. And it was basically a video that I was being quite out blunt, but I was giving truth, and they didn't like it. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. They didn't like that I was giving truth. So if something rubs you the wrong way, and I don't want to take anyone to take these things offensive to the things that I'm saying, but this channel is a positive channel. This channel is a very positive channel. But the thing is this channel is, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and they want you to speak a certain way because for offending people. I may say some things that may be offensive, but I'm not cursing. There was quite a few people I've seen on here, And I'm talking about these people are big time people. These people have money. These people have traveled the globe. These people are big time YouTube subscribe. I mean, not subscribers. They're big YouTube time people that has been on here for a long time. But also, these people are globally traveled. But they can say all these different words. But I think what the problem is because they have money. I think is what the problem is because they're world known. These people have been to Egypt. They've been all over Africa. They've been all over Asia. They've been all over Europe. They've been all over Mexico. I mean, they're archaeologists. These people are people who go digging for the archives. These people can speak any kind of way they want to speak, but let someone on the lowest of the totem pole speak and say something, oh, it's not okay. So, in other words, for those that are in the masses that are in a very, very low bottom end, walk on eggshells. Don't speak your truth. Don't say what the gods told the other people to go and do what they wanted to do with the women and children. Kill them all. And this is written in the Bible. No, don't say that. Don't say that you can have somebody, this so-called God can have somebody as a wife, but don't say what is being told to say the real way it was written by killing the women and children and spare nobody. But if you want to take them for wives, hey, take them. If you want to do what you want to do with them, do it. But bring the spoils back to me. Anybody who's an archaeologist that go around and just do all this stuff and they got money and this so-called freak show of a advertisement accepts it because they got billions of people watching. But us on the bottom, we're bottom feeders. So we have to walk on eggshells. Where's the fairness in that? And I see multiple people on here cursing. I see multiple people on here using profanity. And I don't even use profanity. But I see a lot of people cursing on here. I see a lot of people using music with lyrics. But mainly it's the cursing and it's how they word things. But I don't believe in that using that foul language because it's not of the Christ. It's not of the Holy Spirit. It's not of the source. But they want you to walk on eggshells. But I know what video they're talking about. Is when I say someone to know their worth. And if something happened to you, you have to learn how to forgive. This is the video I'm talking about. I can't really recall the name, what I've written on there, but this is learning to forgive everything that's happened in your life, from your mother, father, on up, since you were a child, all the way up. And this was a video about shadow work. And so someone who ever watched that video, I'm imagining is one of the ones that just, unsubscribed to me. But I was speaking the truth. I'm not going to pour sugar on poop. I'm not going to feed you poop with sugar on it. I'm going to give you the truth. The only way I know how. But this video is mainly about It's about source. It's about the Holy Spirit. It's about the Christ. A lot of us spend so much time putting our faith in man. And when I say man, I don't just mean man as in the race. I mean man as in human. And women are included because woman, man. A lot of us put our faith in these people that are running this world, these doctors, these lawyers, these physicians. We put our faith in these people, scientists, these people who travel to space. We put our faith in these people. Military, we put our faith in the military. We put our faith into the government. And when I say government, I mean into the presidents, the mayors, the governors. We put our faith in these people. And the one being you forget to put your faith into is source. How many times have man failed you? How many times have you, and what really got me to thinking about this is failed surgeries or something you have to re-go and do again. How many times have you put your faith into a doctor, a surgeon, an orthopedic, a gynecologist? How many times have you put your faith into a nurse, a lawyer, a preacher, a judge, a DA, a guard, a police, a fireman? How many times have you put your faith in these people? And not even only that, your own family members, your friends, your associates, your husband, your wife. How many times have you put your faith and you have been failed? Girlfriend, boyfriend. When the one being that you need to put your faith in is the Holy Spirit, source, the Christ. And I'm not talking about Jesus. No pun intended. I don't take anything from that being. But I'm not talking about that being. How many times the world, man, give you these gods, these ones from heaven, which once came to earth. These people, your ancestors, my ancestors, they put their faith in these people that they will return. And before they return, they died before these people even returned. These so-called gods that they're written about in the Bible. Lowercase g means plural. And even then, I would question about the capital G. So, A promise that was not fulfilled to your ancestors and everyone else was by these so-called gods that came from the heavens, that they would return. But they put their faith in these so-called gods. They put their faith in these so-called kings that they left of this world. These so-called gods put these kings in charge, which is their bloodline. These men. How many times have these men failed you? Your faith should be into the Holy Spirit source, the Christ. That's where your faith should lie. Not putting your faith in men or man, woman, man. Because they're going to fail you every time. They're not reliable. Man on this earth is not reliable. Why? Because they are just like their creators, unreliable. Or those that so-called believe that they're created from them. These are the ones that says, let's make man in our own image. But these beings, they lied to your ancestors and said that they were coming back. And these people died before they even seen them come back. How do you make a promise that you cannot keep? A promise is not to be passed down from generation to generation. You come back and you say, well, I told you I would return. No, you didn't. You told my ancestors that you would return. So that was a lie. That is putting your faith in some that so call themselves gods and they're not. These ones that has written and rewritten what has been written and twisted it exactly how they saw fit. And the kings that were left here to muddle through it and also put their little greedy, dirty hands in it as well. Your faith should not be in man. Your faith should be in the Holy Spirit, source, the creator of all things. And when I say the creator of all things, I'm not talking about these beings that came down that created humans, that used the hominids. Those are the first ones, the hominids. These are the beings that are the true beings of this earth. These other ones just came down and tinkered with humans. These so-called fallen ones, these so-called gods of the Bible. This mistranslation. These beings that give empty promises and never keep them. These beings that left kings upon this earth to run this earth. As you can best believe, everyone that's in office is the same bloodline. They're all in the same bloodline. But there's one true bloodline, and that's the hominids. And I'm not talking about apes. I'm not talking about cavemen. None of this. Because I don't believe that we were created from apes, nor cavemen. We were seated on this planet. The originals. My suggestion is don't put your faith in man, because they'll fail you every time. This is within their design. This is within their creator. This is within those that taught them to steal, kill, and destroy. Or shall I say, as they say it, unalive. Unalive, destroy, and steal. I have to be careful what I say. Don't put your faith in man. Put your faith in Source, the Holy Spirit, the Christ that's within. I'm going to end this here. Till next time. Ancestors of the Carrion race and Lyran race, Lion of Judah, out.